Call to order the planning commission meeting, February 10th, 2025 at 7:02 p.m. Going to do a quick roll call. Commissioner Russell. Here. Okay, Commissioner Young has resigned from the planning commission. Yes, he did. So he will no longer be with us. Commissioner Diaz.
Present.
Commissioner Figo is not here. Vice Chairman Noyes. Here. And I am here. That we now have enough commissioners to perform business. We have 5.
Is there an additional personnel?
So that's under, not yet.
Got it.
Okay, so I would like to get a motion to adopt the agenda.
Motion.
All right, can I, okay, got a second? Motion and a second. All right, we'll call for vote. Commissioner Russell.
Approved.
Commissioner Borka.
Approved.
Commissioner Diaz.
Approved.
Commissioner Noy.
Approved.
And I approve. That motion carries. All right. Another thing. I'm gonna get a motion to adopt approval of the minutes with one change to it. The call to order in the meeting was called to order by myself, Chairman Nicholson, at 7 p.m. instead of Chairman Noy, who was not present at that meeting. So I would like to have a motion to adopt approval of the minutes with that edits.
Commissioner Borka, motion to approve with edits.
Thank you, sir.
1 second.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Diaz, call for the vote on that. Commissioner Russell.
Approved.
Commissioner Borka.
Approved.
Commissioner Diaz.
Approved.
Commissioner Noy.
I will abstain.
Commissioner Noy has abstained. And I approve. That motion carries 4 with 1 abstain from Commissioner Noy. At this time, we'll have an introduction of the action item. We have old business first.
Okay, Mr. Chair, Vice Chair, and members of the commission, we would like to provide updated information on the comprehensive plan update. And let's see. Okay, great. So we are currently in the 4th phase of the update process, which is the last phase of the process, and specifically, we are at the finalization draft stage, and this is an updated schedule which shows that a draft plan will be distributed, provided for your review March 3rd. We will also put it on the town website for public comment as well. The 4th and last steering committee meeting will be scheduled for March 17th. The draft presentation to the council and planning commission during a joint meeting April 1st is scheduled for April 1st, and finalization and adoption all going well is scheduled for the April 15th council meeting. As you are aware, these are the 9 elements or chapters that we've been discussing of the update. And, I don't know if you would like me to go through each of these individually, or if you'd like to just provide comments on any that you've reviewed and would like to speak on. Do you have a preference?
I don't think you need to go through each one individually personally. I would ask if any commissioners have any concerns or questions in relation to any particular section of it. I mean, at this point, it's still pretty, it's not a detailed plan per se anyway. But if someone has a question, I think that'd be the better use of the time. I'll go down to Commissioner Diaz. Do you have any questions?
I don't have any.
Commissioner Walker?
No questions. It's all in line with the planning that's been taken action on.
Okay. Commissioner Russell?
I think my only question right now is as far as graphics illustrating the comprehensive plan, is there only one map that the consultants have come up with? And that's what they're going to be using, or are there going to be multiple maps showing different aspects of the comprehensive plan?
There will be additional maps, and the other maps that will be included will primarily be updates of maps that are in the comprehensive plan currently. We have the neighborhoods maps, several maps that are currently in the plan that have been updated and will be in the update. But the future land use plan, which is generally what this land use framework will be, is the primary future land use plan map that will be considered and altered as needed.
Will the drafts of all those maps be available to us by March 3rd?
Yes, they will be included in the March 3rd draft plan.
Thank you. Questions?
All right. Vice Chairman Noah?
Only question I have is for the new land acquisition that was advertised last month, has that already been incorporated into the plan?
Yes, so there is a waterfront hub or waterfront district hub. Let's see, page 7. And that references that prospective, that property and that prospective developments.
I know we had it as waterfront, but that was before we moved forward with that whole plan, so I didn't know if it was already in here. That's it, Mr. Chair.
Okay. I don't have anything.
Great.
I did neglect to open it up for public hearing, though. I want to do that.
Well, we did not advertise it as a public hearing.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right. That answers that question. So that being said, I don't have any more questions.
Yeah, one more question. Yes, sir. Thanks, Chairman. I'm curious, what has been the response from residents? Have you gotten a good response? Because I know that I have the app on my phone for the town, and I get the notification every so often, the survey. So have we gotten a good response from town residents?
We have gotten some responses to the survey. Less than 50 responses, and we have Originally, the deadline, I believe, and the closing date for survey responses was January 10th or 15th, and we have extended it to try to get additional survey responses. We've used social media. We've done direct emails to try to get additional responses and used all avenues that we have available to try to get them. So we've gotten as many as we can. And of course, yesterday was actually the deadline that was established so that we'll have time to complete the final draft and incorporate the comments that have been received.
That's it, Mr. Chair. Sorry about that. All right. Okay, at this time, I'd like to open the floor, open forum for the commissioners. Thank you, Mr. Tabor. Commissioner Russell, do you have anything that you want to add or comment on? Not just in relation to this, and
I would just like to thank staff for the work that they've been putting into this. Working with consultants and members of this board for the work that they've been putting into this. At our work session, we had a conversation regarding the for the comprehensive plan and making sure that we understand the difference between the comprehensive plan and then what may be addressed in an area plan, and also zoning ordinance updating the zoning ordinances based on comprehensive plan. But one thing that I've seen in the properties that have come before us, a lot of it are the same issues or similar issues. I think some of that could be addressed by updating the comprehensive plan. I know, as an example, when we looked at residential and commercial development and like that, one of the comments was about the preservation of the tree canopy there, what was going to be provided. This is going to be a residential area. What amenities, basic amenities are being provided for them, even if it's outdoor seating, not necessarily a whole play structure, but just those types of things that people will want in that community. And I think that one thing that I realize we will look at as a body in future updates of the comprehensive plan, of the zoning ordinance, after the comprehensive plan has been updated. But in the meantime, if there's anything that this board or even members of the community thinks that needs to be addressed in the short term, I think that's definitely something we should look at as far as language in the zoning ordinance to help out, whether it be canopy coverage or landscaping for parking areas. We've talked about buffers. We've talked about lighting, minimum requirements for lighting. And I know one issue I always have is on commercial sites, the lighting extending into a residential area. So in short, this board and anyone else listening, we need input as far as what can we do to improve the town. That's all I have.
thank you, sir. Commissioner Borka.
We have the schedule in front of us. Is that an agenda item, or do I speak on it now? April 14th, I won't be here. November 10th, I won't be here. And October 13th is a federal holiday. Just need to know if we're gonna shift that date.
October 13th.
Yeah.
What was the third date? November?
November 10th.
Okay.
It's It's the Marine Corps' 250th birthday.
Gotcha.
Gonna be busy that night.
Right, I hear you, sir. Was that all you?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir. Commissioner Nias, any open comments?
So for the schedule, I'm missing, we don't have meeting in August. That's what I mean.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Illinois.
Only one thing, I know that Dominion Energy did a presentation to the county, I think it was late last year, on the Possum Point power plant. And I guess the updates that they're doing there, I think that originally we thought that they were gonna shut it down and now they're gonna update it. I asked staff if they're going to plan or if they have another update, or I'm sorry, if they have another presentation schedule, let us know and we'll see if we can maybe try to be in on that. Other than that, that's it for me.
Thank you, Vice Chairman Noy. What I have is really directed to all those that are watching this meeting, public. If you're listening or watching, we really need for you guys to get involved. We need your input. As Commissioner Russell said, we are diligently trying to do our best to make sure we get recommendations as far as what's going to be best for this town and everyone in it. You live in this town, you should have a say. You should voice your opinion. You should come give your comments. Because if you don't do that, then we don't know what's important to you. So we have to take it upon ourselves to discuss it amongst ourselves to try to make the best decisions possible. If that happens and then you're not happy with something, then just being frank about it, you can only be mad at yourself because you're not getting involved. It's a new day in Dumfries. We are here to work on your behalf. We are working with the staff. We have members of the county that are coming and showing up to work alongside with us, where we didn't necessarily have that in the past. We're at a point where we have decisions to make that's going to best benefit the masses of this town. So we need your input. I would very much appreciate it if you would get involved, come to these meetings, answer surveys, so that we know what you want. We have a lot more people in this town than we have participation and input from. So that means a lot to me. That, and I would also ask you to be safe. We got bad weather coming in. You know, if you don't have to get out on the road, don't do it. It's not worth it. Let them treat the roads first and then go out and do what you need to do. Other than that, that's all I have for now. Thank you. And at this point, we will adjourn this meeting at 7:20 p.m.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.